All right, you're in tune with Surf Blue Nation. And yes, I got my trusty water, but no snack. I'm picking up where I left off. Brett Boone. There's Junior. John Smoltz. People say he's still living in Atlanta. Probably Johns Creek, I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm hoping you're liking these videos. I know there's no fireworks afterwards, but I'm sorry. Budget. You know how the budget is. Tony Gwynn. You would think back when Dallas, Cincinnati and Oakland in the World Series, it would have been a better game. But Cincinnati just kicked their butts and swept them. And Oakland had some talent. Jeez, Mark and Jose. I mean, holy cow. There was more good players on that team. But I'm glad Cincinnati won, of course, but it was fun to watch. But you think Oakland would have had a couple games maybe underneath the belt, but didn't happen. Like I say, these cards are just all over the place. Didn't put them in any order. George Brett. KC, one of his people's favorites. I did work with the gentleman. He worked at the hotel and he was in charge of security. J.B. Brown? I can't think of his name, but he played for Chicago White Sox. And he was on the phone with Harold Baines one time, talking to him. He said, "Oh, I got a fan that likes you, blah, blah, blah." He's talking about me. And it's like, I would like to get his card. Then I worked with a guy who played football for Clemson too, at Office Depot. He was working there in the summer. Then I knew Chris Lancaster. He played football for Clemson University. He's a coach down in Texas. Anybody that's a Clemson fan. And Dad and Mom met one of the Cleveland Indians players' dad up in Highlands, North Carolina. And I have to ask him which one. Mom saw Oscar Roberts in the airport. She was going to Seattle. I think she saw him when he came home. And she got me an autograph of someone, and I need to look on a piece of paper. Yeah, Jim Kelly. It's crazy how Buffalo couldn't win one Super Bowl. Shoot, Cleveland Browns hasn't gone in the Super Bowl, but they have won championships before the Super Bowl have begun with Jim Brown, one of the best. Troy Aikman, my friend, likes Dallas. That was a promo. Super Bowl. We went to one of the little functions they had. That's why we got some of these promos. Yep, 1994. I like that card. Such a fielder, excuse me. Hey, there's Gunsmoke. Oh, Miss Kitty, was it? She went to Bernal University here in Gainesville. I think it's Miss Kitty. Someone will tell me. But yeah, it's just up the road. And actually, a couple movies were made there at Bernal University. One of them was Prime Rage or something like that with The Rock. And actually, talk about movies. I don't know how I just got into it, but Adam Sandler was in Gainesville, made a movie they made a baseball diamond and flower branch just for the movie. And I know I said something. Oh, I wish I had the DVD. Oh, nuts. But anyways, he played basketball at First Baptist, and it's too bad I didn't shoot no hoops with him. But they filmed, there's one of the houses off of the main drag, Green Street Circle, that he, and, if I wasn't talking about her, I would have known the name. Oh, nuts. Rod Crew. Jim Thome, always liked him. Joe Carter was good. Brooke Jacoby. Rick Manning. He caught the out with the perfect game. Lenny Barker. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was sweet. I told Dad I was upstairs and I said, "Dad, turn the TV on. Lenny Barker's going for a no-hitter." There's hardly nobody in the stands, but it was exciting. I got excited too. I don't know if I jumped up for joy, and our ceiling was kind of low, and I hit the ceiling. There's a knuckle at the ceiling on top. I made a mark. Or it was the Browns against the Dallas Cowboys. Can't remember, but it was one of them. Oh, no. And if you ever have a chance to go to the Cleveland Browns Pittsburgh Steelers game in Cleveland, I recommend it, but be careful. We were about 2 or 3 rows back. This guy, he looked like a Pittsburgh Steeler. Well, he's a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, but he looked like he worked in a steel mill. He had a yellow bat, and he whacked a Cleveland Browns fan over the nose and he was bleeding. That's how crazy it gets. Plus, when you get beer in your system. All right, I hope you like this little segment. And we'll probably do another video on my other book. All right, surf's up, hang loose. Until we meet again.